Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over a medium level question that I just solved on my own. So I'm super happy about this and I'm extremely glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance. So let's go over it and let me show you how I did it. So this is 2522 partition string into substrings with values at most k. So basically, what they're asking you to do is you're given this string of s and this integer k. Can you cut s up into pieces where if you concatenate them, they're equal to the original s, and that each piece, each part, is at most k. It can be less than, but cannot be over k. So if we can do this, then return the length of those pieces. If you can't, then return -1 as an integer. Okay, so let's do exactly that. Let's set a pointer called I to 0 and just keep increasing. So this is going to be less than 60. This is still less than 60. It's over. So this is going to be a piece and we start here. Less than 60, less than 60, not less than 60. So again, use this piece. Less than 60, not less than, so use that piece, and then this is the final piece. So in this case, the reason why we get -1 is because if you can see here, 8 is always going to be bigger than 5. So yeah, so let's go ahead and do exactly what I did there. So while I is less than length of s, let's say for j in range from I to length of now. Let's call this now because strings cannot be modified. So let's turn s into a list of characters. And let's call this current, right? This is just the piece that we're trying to assemble. So let's just go ahead and say if integer and joining current is less than or equal to k, then we can continue, right? Otherwise, let's break it. And we're going to append now of j. And let's go ahead and print, well, if we cannot, for example, if we get 165, then we just pop off the end, pop off that last number, right? And then let's go ahead and increment I, right? So let's go ahead and print current at the end because we're just going to keep going until we can't. Cool. So you can see we get all the different pieces here, which is great. And then we want to return the length if we can. Notice that this, if you join this together, it's not even going to be equal to the original s, which is why we return -1. And obviously here, right, we've made progress up to that point, so we never need to, for example, if we made progress up to 16, we never need to visit this 6 ever again. We start from the 5 at least, right? Okay, so then now we can go ahead and call this total. And if current exists, and this is just to make sure we don't have an infinite loop because we're at least going to go one character at a time, right? Then we're going to append a deep copy of current, okay? And let's print total at the end. Okay, so now if we turn total back into a string and we get s, then we're good. We return length of total. Otherwise, we can just return -1. Okay, so let's run this, submit it. And there you go. Passes all test cases. So again, I'm super happy that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any help and solve it completely on my own. So that's it for this video, and thank you for watching.